What's up? I am Tim from Tim's School of Fish, and I'm going to burn this mother to the ground if Florida loses tonight.
What's going on, everyone? Jake here with Uncommon EDC.
And you guys know
Jacob
that
with Very Good Knife Company.
Yeah, welcome back.
Random
Thank
dude
you.
we found at Blade Show. How you doing, Jacob?
Hanging in there, man. I'm doing all right.
So we have no plan for the show, so we're just going to wing it. Last week, me and Jake showed off all the stuff that we picked up at Blade Show. So did you buy any knives at Blade Show, or did you just get materials?
I just got materials, and I ended up buying a grinder Monday, so I've got a new grinder coming.
Nice.
So that makes two. That's a big step up for the shop.
There you go.
But I picked up one knife. The Exist Knife and Tool, Brickcraft,
up on the screen,
Adventure Craft, with the 3D printed scales. They're pretty cool.
Have you had a chance to put it to use yet?
I have been undecided whether or not I want to use this one. This one's got the sparkly yellow Cerakote. This was like one of the first 50. So I'm kind of up in the air whether or not I want to just keep this one, because I'm totally going to get another one from him. I like them. But we're swapping on that one. So his is going back to him. I'm making him a Tradition Junior with some fire micarta handles.
Nice. You guys are going to do a trade?
Yep, we're going to swap.
Nice.
Yep.
So let's say hello to some folks in the chat. I see El Cap, Addict, Jeff Jackson, Joseph S. Oh, Father Timmy, EDC, Kathleen Smith. How you guys doing? Thanks for joining us.
It looks like you were able to link up with Oh Father, maybe at Blade Show.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't get a picture with him. Him and his wife were sitting at a table, and hey, Beaver Baron, him and his wife were sitting at a table, and I went over there and chatted with them, and then I didn't even think about getting a picture with them, because they were not going to be there on Sunday, and I ran around all day on Sunday taking pictures, so didn't get a picture with Oh Father. But shout out to my boy Beef. He's been my longest. He was my first member on the channel, so he was
awesome.
the longest.
Nice.
The longest standing member. So 1 month. Appreciate it, Beef.
Very nice. Andy, it looks like you just did a donation with the Go Panthers in there, so hopefully that doesn't go to waste. They're down 1-0 still, right?
Yes, 1-0 after the first period. They gave up a shorthanded goal, which is not good. So I don't know how many.
What happened last game?
Shit, horrible game. So,
Holy cow!
Yeah, right now all the momentum is in Edmonton's favor. It's like we dominated the first 3 games, and they've been whipping us ever since, and even to start this game. So it's one of those things. I didn't think they'd go down without a fight, but it's all of a sudden Florida looks like a different team. They just don't look so good, but hopefully they'll get it back together before the end of this game, because I'm about ready to lose my shit if this keeps going. I can't deal with it. It's too much stress.
Well, hopefully they turn it around.
Man, I've been waiting 31 years for this sorry ass team to finally win something, and they finally have a chance. So if they piss it away, I'm not going to shave my beard if they lose.
But if they win, you'll be so excited that you'll shave your beard.
That'll be big.
No, that's not happening either. So Jacob, you're working on some new stuff, right? What are you working on? Tell us what you got. This
week I'm doing some Tradition Juniors. I've been pretty hard at it. I got a lot heat treated today, and
I see Chad Griffin, Griffin Pipes Lethal in the chat there.
Hey, Chad.
He was the first guy to get a Tradition Junior, wasn't he?
Yeah, so he was.
The Tradition is your hollow grind Nessmuck knife, and then the Tradition Junior is basically just going to be a smaller version of it, right?
Yep, I've got one here.
Oh, you got one? Yeah. Now that's your personal one, isn't it?
Yep, this is the one that you saw at Blade Show.
Love those handles.
Yeah, that's that
awesome.
jungle wear.
Jungle wear, yeah. This one has got green liners. It's kind of hard to see because they kind of closely match the color. Oh, when I cut this piece, I noticed that one side was like way bad off on flatness. By the time I got it back flat, it was a good bit thinner than the other side. So I cut them both down and then put liners on them to thicken them up. But the green is pretty cool. And this one's got the copper Corby screws.
Yeah, that's nice.
Sweet.
Nice. What type of configurations are you working on for that one?
I've got the Ulti clip, and the Ulti clip's pretty sweet. I'm thinking about doing like a this type of loop, like the nylon webbing for the sheaths. I just don't know. It seems to be really popular and requested a lot, so maybe I just need to do that. But I've got some Nitro V Tradition Juniors going right now as well, and I'm going to do some fat carbon on those. I might do a jungle wear. I might have enough, might not. But I've got some other fat carbons that I got some from Blade Show. So
nice. When you mentioned that grinder earlier, was that something you saw at Blade Show and just ended up ordering after the show, or just something you had planned?
Yeah, so Friday I went straight to Beaumont and was looking at their grinders there that they had on the floor, and they had one for pretty cheap. And I don't like anything fancy, so I always like to go with the bottom of the line, and I can build it how I want it. I don't need anything special. I usually make everything that I attach to it anyways, like my sharpening rig and stuff like that. But they had one on the floor, and it was a 1.5 horse motor. And
nice.
I wanted the 2 horse, and so it just wasn't worth. So the new motor's like $700, so that's half of the price that they had that thing listed for. He's like, you can swap out the motor. I'm like, no, I've already got one at that. I didn't need it, so I just waited. I bought some parts for mine that I needed pretty badly.
Right.
So
yeah, I bet Becca appreciated that you did not pick it up at the show and try and shove it in her backpack.
Yeah, no,
everything else.
Yeah, she was pretty loaded down. She had a good spirit about it though.
Yeah,
she was happy. She was ready to go.
Yeah, I think by the end of the Saturday, that was barely closing.
Oh yeah. And we took a good bit of stuff in on Sunday too. So
Dick Ritchie in the chat, Ace on Knives. What's up, brother? So Jacob, have you gotten any feedback on the belt loop style sheath? I saw you put it out there somewhere, maybe on Instagram or YouTube or something, asking if folks would prefer that. Did you get any feedback on that?
I haven't gotten any feedback on it yet. Hold on one second. I got an alarm going off.
No worries.
Uh-oh.
I think he's recording from his phone today, so probably had to minimize it to get the
Sorry.
No, all good.
Yeah, I haven't tried that style of clip, so I don't know. I mean, I like what you're doing.
Yeah.
But, you know, Aries says he prefers the soft belt loop. I just
There's
haven't
some
tried
feedback.
It. Yeah.
I just haven't tried it, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
Right. I haven't used them. I've been using this leather sheath attachment. It's Kydex, just a regular old Kydex sheath.
Yeah.
But I've made a leather belt loop to go
That's
around.
cool. I like. Yeah, I like that it's kind of a hybrid.
People are doing it a good bit now, and the first one that I ever did, let's see if I've got it. Might be like back. The first one that I ever did is right here, and this was like 2017, maybe 2016. I've been doing it a long time, but I never really did advertise it because they're kind of not fun to make.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I just don't enjoy making them, but this one is on the Nitro V test knife that I've been carrying.
I like that. That's pretty sweet looking.
Yeah, it's nice. I do it if people ask for it, and usually the only people that ask for it are friends or family. So
you may regret saying that now. Might get more requests.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. I've had a lot of requests for them already because I did show them in that adventure video that I posted on the YouTube channel, and I had a couple of requests for them. So
nice.
But I don't like hand stitching all of them. And
right.
Before, at 2 jigs, I had a sewing machine, so I didn't really have to worry about it. I made them, a few of them then, but
yeah, I'm gonna need one of those Nitro V fat carbon Tradition Juniors, just so you know. So you can put that one on the books.
All right.
Because I'm gonna need one.
Anything you want.
I'm gonna need one of those. So Robo Stevo says I never tried soft loop until Aries gave me one. I wore it for about a week solid, barely had to reposition or anything. Yeah, they seem to be pretty popular.
Yeah, they're pretty popular.
I've never.
Most of the comments I've seen seem to be in favor of it. I think I saw one front carry ulti clip. I personally, I usually remove them when I get them and end up swapping to something else. Yeah, I know they're pretty popular.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think the ulti clip is just about unbeatable.
Right.
Yeah, I like them. That's definitely a game changer. So let me show off this new one. And I know Jake.
Uh-oh. Did he freeze for you too?
Yeah, he froze.
Pull him out of solo layout, at least while he's frozen. Ooh, what are you sipping on today?
Some Old Forester 1920.
Nice.
It's quite tasty.
Man, we might have lost him completely. Luckily, last time this happened on his channel, I don't. Oh, there, you're back.
No matter what I do, my internet sucks. I bought one of those internet expander things, and it didn't help at all. So this is that Jack Wolf Midnight Fixed DVC Fixie with the abalone handles on there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a huge fan of abalone, but it really works on this one.
Not too much of it.
Yeah, just a tiny little 3-finger fixed blade, but it drops right down in the front pocket perfectly. I might look at getting a different sheath because this one's it's got that swelled end right there. It's not huge in the pocket, but it could definitely be smaller and slimmer. Jake, you picked up one too, didn't you?
Yeah. So I picked up one also, got in on the drop.
Yeah.
Those are pretty sweet.
On here. And then I had gotten the Sunburst for the review, and so I ended up with both of them. But really great pairing.
Yeah. They're sweet little fixed blade. So I'm hoping maybe he does some more. Yeah,
it seems like at least on TPK, they sold out faster than really any of the models I've seen.
Skibby says you can use it as a clip-on tie.
That's true.
That would be pretty slick. Tiny little tie.
That would be pretty funny, actually.
That would be pretty cool. A Halloween costume. Part of your Halloween costume.
Yep, exactly. So what else do you have in the works? You said the Tradition Junior?
Yeah, the Tradition Junior.
And you have some up on the site now. I saw you have the Tradition, the Adventure, and Nitro V and 80s CRB.
Yep, I sold the Nitro V one.
Okay.
And that is only one of 2 Nitro V adventures so far. The other one's right here.
Nice.
I bought the steel a long time ago, and there's so much grind into them because they're so thick. I love them. They're still my favorite knife, but they're just, I haven't made myself one up until like 2 days before Blade Show. So,
That's funny.
Yeah, I kind of panicked and made a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, I don't have anything nice to take to Blade Show. All I have is the Nitro V test knife, and it's quite ugly. And I wanted something decent to show off.
Nice.
Yeah, I love mine. If you guys don't have an adventure, that is just still one of my favorites. I mean, I love them all, but this one's hard to beat. It's just pretty damn close to perfect.
Yep.
I mean, perfect handle size, perfect blade size, big beefy blade stock, full flat grind, and, you know, it's not so big that you can't drop it down in your front pocket with an ulti clip if you want to.
Right.
You know?
Nice. And then the Junior, what's the overall length on that one?
The Adventure Junior is like, I think it's 7 1/4 inches.
Okay.
I think the Tradition Junior is also 7 1/4 inches. Now, full size Tradition and Adventure both 7 3/4 inches.
So there's
some of them run over just a little.
There's the full size Adventure next to the Adventure Junior, and then there's the
the thickness difference is quite a lot.
yeah. There you go.
Nice.
So, yeah, it didn't need to be a whole lot smaller. It just needed to be a whole lot slimmer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's just slimmer, just a slimmer profile, you know.
Yeah.
It's easier for the front pocket. Still just as good, you know, if you don't want almost an 8-inch knife, this is just over 7, you know. And you can still get almost stabbed myself in the head. You can still get, you know, 3.5 finger. Freaking Edmonton just scored again. I hate my life. Yeah.
All right. Well, looks like it's going back to Edmonton for Game 6. Maybe.
Shit. Which means
joking, man.
Yeah, no.
Gotta do your rituals.
It's probably going to go to 7 games, because if it goes back to Edmonton for Game 6, they're going to win it. Then the series is going to be tied. Then it's going to come back to Florida for Game 7, and then it's going to be a shit show. Anyway, I'm distracted. You have to give me. I knew I was going to be distracted tonight.
Gosh.
So,
go ahead.
Jake, show us that new ROSECRAFT that's dropping. When's that dropping? Tomorrow.
Is that the Bowfin?
Yeah, let's see that one.
So this is one of their modern lineup. Actually, let me turn it around with the button lock.
Ooh.
And that's a Chase Snyder design, isn't it?
Right, exactly. It's got that green accent thumb stud, which looks really cool, and just
big
drop
wide blade.
Yeah, huge blade, front flipper, and thumb stud deployment.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it. That's pretty slick. How's it feel in the hand? Comfortable?
It feels great. Also super slim. Surprisingly slim. And this is one that I got on Sunday. Ended up having to have it mailed back, so I just ended up getting it in the last couple of days. But yeah, really digging this one.
Yeah, I picked up another one that I think Andy said was going to drop tomorrow, but maybe
might
not.
Be picking up audio.
Is that me?
I think so.
I hear it, but I don't know where it's coming from.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is that Easton.
Right.
This is design, button lock, G10, two-tone, front flipper. This one's a front flipper only, and I usually suck at front flippers, but this one's pretty slick. I don't have any problem with that one. Or maybe I'm just getting better at front flippers. But this one reminds me of an Orca, of a
that
killer.
Knife needs a big giant swedge.
Huh?
Yep.
It needs a big giant swedge.
Yeah, it's not a ROSECRAFT without a swedge, is it?
Exactly.
It needs a big giant swedge.
I think this one drops tomorrow, maybe, or sometime this week. But this one's pretty cool. So this is my first ROSECRAFT modern, other than if you count the Clinch River button lock, which is kind of a modern, not really, sort
Yeah,
of.
I'd say it's a full modern, just based off of a traditional pattern.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do like that this one has a bunch of extra deployment methods. I'm not a huge fan of using the button lock as a deployment method. So with the Clinch River, that's the only deployment method.
Yeah.
But with this one, you have the front flipper, the thumb stud, and that one too.
Yeah, this one feels pretty good in hand. A lot of times I don't like a handle that gets, that's thicker at the front or taller at the front and shorter in the back. But this one works pretty good. I think maybe because it's got this little cutout at the end. And so my pinky just kind of falls there. I think that helps. But yeah, this one's pretty good. I like it.
Nice.
Have you gotten any flack from that video you posted about that one with the double nail nick and the easy open?
I haven't done that yet.
I thought, oh, you posted a short maybe.
Yeah. That's the Rough Rider Spades Black Appaloosa, and I have the whole series, and so I had to get this one to complete the series. But I freaking hate double nail nicks. I think it is stupid. It's a beautiful knife. I mean, the covers on there are awesome, but you don't even need one nail nick, to be honest. I mean, I can live with this one, but that's kind of the purpose of the easy open notch.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm definitely going to blast them over that, because I'm pretty sure that double nail nick is a design element that they put on there after Andy left, because Andy Armstrong designed this series and then left before they went into production. So they made some changes after he left, obviously, to put their signature on it, I guess. And so, yeah. And I'm sure Brian, Mr. Guy over there, I won't say his name because he'll get all pissy, over there at Smoky Mountain Knife Works will demand an apology of me like he did last time. Did I tell you that, Jake?
Yeah.
On that last one with the double nail nicks, and I blasted him, and he's like, "Oh, you can't say that. I demand." Oh, freaking Edmonton scored again. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah,
I don't think it bothers me as much as it bothers you. I don't love the look of it, but I'm able to just kind of ignore it. But yeah, it does look kind of funny, especially because it's right there on this wedge in the easy open notch.
I mean, it doesn't make sense at all. Like, what's the point? It's just like, I don't know. It's kind of like one of those things where, okay, Andy's gone. We're putting these knives out now, so we have to do something to, you know what I mean? We have to put our own spin on it, and they couldn't think of anything else to do without ruining an already decent design. So they just slap a double nail nick on there. It's just dumb.
I think I'd have been okay with the front nail nick. Definitely not the long one. Looks terrible.
Yeah.
But the easy open, I'm not a fan of the easy open. I think it would have looked great with just that front nail nick or something really small. No easy open. Or just no damn nail nicks in the easy open.
Right. I think I would have went that route if I could choose. Just the easy open.
Just the easy open,
Yeah. That would be what I would do. Jesse says he mistakenly bought 3. Don't lie. You love double nail nicks. you love them. Skibby loves them. Yeah. 7 more nail nicks. Let's put they did remove the little swing guard thing. It had one of those swing guards on it, where you open it up, it swings around. I think those are goofy, so I'm glad they took that off.
Like on the Case Cheetah?
Yeah. I don't like those little swing guard things. Yeah, Timmy, if you don't have any of Jacob's knives, you really need to. I love them. I have a lot of them. Didn't you say you were going to do another run of this one? Or was it
Revelations? Yeah. I will. Probably not just yet. I did that video Sunday, and I knew I was leaving something out, but I'm gonna do the Tim School of Fish, the Blackwater Blade Co.
Yeah. It can't be Blackwater Blade Works, because then that would be BBW.
or Blackwater Blade Co. It couldn't be that either.
I can't Blackwater Blade Co. Yeah.
No. Yeah, Blackwater Knife Co. Yeah. I'm gonna do some of those. I got 6 pieces or 6 knives worth out of that sheet that I bought of that green and blue stuff at that blade show.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do 6 of those. I'll probably do that next week. Once I get these Tradition Juniors out of the way, then I need to do some more Hornet Mustangs and Falcons. People have been wanting those for a while, and I've put them off, and I finally got the steel for them, so it's time for those.
Yeah, I don't have a I don't have a Mustang or
Mosquito.
A
Mosquito's the smallest one.
Yeah, that's the neck knife.
I don't have one to show you.
There's one that's just a little bit longer than that too, right?
I think the next step up from that is the Wasp.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. That's pretty nice. The Wasp is pretty nice. My wife carries one of those.
Yeah.
In her pocket.
This is the Wasp.
They're pretty sweet.
And this is what, 6 3/4, something
6
like that.
6 3/4. Yeah, they're pretty short, but they've got a really full handle for being so short.
Yeah, it really does. It's 3.5 fingers. You know, some people can probably get 4, but I don't have any problems with it. Yeah, this is a great front pocket dropper. That whole
it is
that and the Mantis. Is
same handle.
6 3/4 on that one too, with the sheep's foot, and then the Mustang is the same size, right?
No, the Mustang is a step up. It's a little bit thicker on the blade stock and thicker handle. Yeah, and it's about the length of the Adventure. I think it's 7 3/4, 7.5 inches, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And I like those fat carbon combos you have going.
Yeah.
I've got a Hornet right now going for a guy. He does the stylish beard and mustache competition called Beardanuga in Chattanooga. It's pretty cool. Nice. He's got an eye for 2 already, some pretty nice ones, and then he's got one on order right now. So it's a Hornet, which is the same design as the Wasp. It's just a bigger version of it, and then it's gonna have fat carbon with green liners, kind of like the Jungle Wear. It's gonna have the Jungle Wear with the green liners.
Nice.
Just like this one. Yep. It's for his birthday.
Awesome.
So Jesse wants to know if this is the Jack. The Jack is the one he was on about last time you were on the show. The Jack has been discontinued, right? This is the Mantis.
I make them if you contact me. I'll get one made.
Ooh, don't tell Jesse that.
Yeah, I will.
There you go,
I'll get one. Shoot me an email. I'll get it in the list. I'll make it happen. But I'm not doing any runs of them. I had the first run that I did. I ended up giving a couple away because I just could not sell them.
Really?
I couldn't sell them.
Florida score.
The Cat score.
It's a game. 3-1. Woohoo!
Getting back in there.
Plenty of
surprising.
Yeah, so are you still doing the lineman knives, or are those just kind of special
on request?
Yeah,
I'll do them on request because it's hard to sell them online. There's just not a lot of people on the website actively looking for it, and if they really want it, they just don't have any problems contacting me and being like, "I want one right now." What's it gotta be?
Right.
So I thought you said you were going to do another run of one of the bigger ones that you have. Am I just making that shit up? Like the Walkabout or something?
I bought steel for First Strikes and Walkabouts.
That's it. I think it's First Strike.
Yep. I've got steel for those. I have 2 that I've been working on today. They are on order. So.
And the First Strike is it's like an 11-inch buoy fighter?
I don't have it. It's in my plate carrier in the closet. But yes, it's 11 inches, 6-inch blade, 5-inch handle. It's got a double integrated guard. It's pretty sweet. It's got a massive, ginormous swedge.
That you stole from Andy Armstrong? Is that?
Yeah, the big giant swedge is.
Big swedge?
I like a big swedge.
I like a big swedge.
This one I've just kind of had. I forgot that I had it, and it never sold, and that's why I forgot that I had it. And I was doing like an update on the stock on the website, and it kind of got taken out of stock, and it was under the desk. So it ended up just staying here. It's got brass pins, so it's the old model.
Nice.
And this one's got a little taco sheath. Nice and slim. It's a pain in the neck. I was going to try and make taco sheets for them, so I make taco sheets for everything else, and it's got that double guard. And it's just, no. I made this one. I think I spent more time trying to fit it than I did just make another damn sheath for it. So
I like that.
What's up, Randy? Yeah. Hey, big shout out to Randy, Bluminati Ninja, Cheeto Bandito, our moderators. I don't think I've seen Cheeto tonight, but if you're not subscribed to those guys, go give them a subscription. I'm sure you're subscribed to all of them.
Did he change his name again?
He always does, man.
I think it's every Sunday. Because YouTube limits how often you can change it. And so I think he changes it on the exact deadline so he can keep changing it the same day each week. It's like every week or every 2 weeks.
He comes up with some pretty clever stuff. I don't know how he comes up with all of it. He must have
like an AI generator.
Does he? I was about to say.
I don't know.
No, he's thinking about it all week.
Yeah.
All week. Probably. It's an everyday thing, trying to figure out the next best name.
All I can come up with is BBW and BBC. Neither one of no. In fairness, though, it was Jacob that said BBC. He said Blackwater Blade Co. I was like, no, that doesn't. Really
that's because you pointed out BBW first.
Yeah, we can't go with that.
No, can't do that.
Your BBC knife here. No.
That's funny. So what do you end up landing on finally?
Blackwater Knife Co.
Okay.
You need to open up a store.
BBK.
Yeah, maybe. I don't even have a knife yet.
You don't need a knife. Just be a knife distributor, man. You know all about knives. That's your thing now.
Yeah, but I got a job. I got a real job. Not that selling knives is not a real job, but it's a side hustle.
It's if you're doing it full time, it's a job. If you're only working at home, it is. Yeah. But I mean, if you got stores, it's pretty straightforward. But then, I mean, you're just there all the time.
Right.
Shipping and all that kind of crap. And I've already got, I can barely keep up with what I'm doing already.
No, you need more.
Fook Doozle's in the house. What's up, Fook?
Fook Doozle.
Fook Doozle. Fook, how'd you come up with that name? That's pretty clever, too. That's one of my favorites on the old knife tubes. Yep. Fook Doozle.
Yeah, so last time you were on the show, I think you did a newsletter giveaway. Do you remember who won that? Is it someone that's like posting it on Instagram or anything, or
who
private account?
I think
I'm trying to think of his name.
Somebody I wasn't really familiar.
It was somebody from up north, New York or something like that.
I think it was one of my subscribers that.
I may as well just go ahead and blow the whistle on that, though.
What?
Right here is the 4th of July giveaway knife.
What?
You go for it. You go for it, Tim.
I've got to update the giveaway page, but I'm going to do it on the website again because Instagram, Comicgram's cracking down on stuff like that. Now
They are.
I've seen some giveaways get shut down, so I'm not even going to fool with that.
Oof,
I
those
don't
handles are
need that
beautiful.
extra stress.
So
And it
how
is, and it's going to come with the Ulti clip too.
Ooh. Ooh. That's a tradition junior.
Yes, sir.
Dude.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
going
that
to make
looks
it a
incredible.
tradition. This will be the 2nd year of doing a giveaway on 4th of July. And I'm going to do it on 4th of July next year. But this
So how
has
do-
got the Fat Carbon Nebula handles, and the Nebula is red, white, and blue. And it's pretty
it looks
damn
great.
badass.
So
pretty
how do people enter for that?
It's going to be done the same way as the last one. You just put your name and email in. And then I get to send all those to their own individual folders and organize them by name so I can see if you entered twice, even under different names and different emails. So, but I go through and thin it out, and it took me a couple hours last time because there's like 490 something entries. There's almost 500 entries.
Heck yeah.
And yeah, it was pretty good.
Nice.
Cool.
And for those that don't win, is that version going to be for sale, or is that a 1 of 1?
This one I can't say is going to be a 1 of 1 because I already know there's going to be like 300 requests within a week of posting this in my inbox. So
I'm in the process of emailing you right now.
I just can't. And this stuff is so nice. But I can't say it's going to be a 1 of 1. I just don't think it will be a 1 of 1. Most of them that I do giveaways are 1 of 1, but I just needed something that was, last year when I started doing the giveaways, I think the 4th of July giveaway was, it was a G10 handled wasp. And I think a month after that, I started doing fat carbon stuff. And as soon as I saw that nebula, I was like, that's it. I'm going to do that for the 4th of July giveaway next year. So whether it's a
like
one-off or not, it's for sure. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is it up on your website yet for the entry?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
It's you texted me earlier and asked if I wanted to be on the live tonight, and I was like, oh man, because like 15 minutes before that, I was inside taking a break, and I had sit there and made a checklist of all the things that I needed to do for the giveaway. Last time I didn't put I put my main email on the giveaway form for the website. No. Yeah, that was a fucking mistake. So it was constant for a couple weeks of just cleaning stuff out, like 20 a day. So 25 a minute, it seemed like sometimes. But I was making a checklist and talking about having to make that knife today. And then you texted me that. I was like, I guess a good thing that I was doing it today.
Yeah.
It's good timing.
Blade Walker's campaigning to make sure he wins that.
So you guys make sure to follow Very Good Knife Co. on Instagram. I'm sure you'll post some stuff on Instagram or YouTube. Follow him on Instagram, YouTube to find out when the entries are open for that. And then you just go to the verygoodknifecompany.com, verygoodknifeco.com right there.
Yep.
And sign up for the newsletter, and that's how you enter. And I think who won it last time was somebody that I sold a knife to that became a subscriber of mine that I had sold a knife to on Blade Binge. What was it called before it was Blade Binge? I already forgot.
Nap Sale? Was it?
Yeah, Nap Sale. Yeah. It was either Anthony Rollins. Is that who won it? Or Sonny Robinson?
That was it, Sonny Robinson.
Yeah.
It was Sonny Robinson.
Yeah, Sonny was a dude that bought a knife from me off a NAF sale. Frickin' Edmonton scored again. Son of a bitch.
I think it's over.
Oh boy.
For this
that knife was that was a wasp with the fat carbon It had the snakeskin gold.
Right.
This one is a revelation that's the same stuff that was on that.
Same handle.
And I had posted that picture on the Instagram page, and it had a filter on it that made the gold look like it was like glowing like a Lord of the Rings ring. It was pretty sweet. It was quite obviously a filter, or else I wouldn't have put it up, making people think that it actually looked like that. It did not. It was very, very much so plain like this. Yeah, this one's pretty sweet. This is Revelation Nitro V, and it's got the green liners.
Yeah, that blade shape is wicked too.
It's wicked. Big
I like that.
Clip point. It's almost a trailing point, but it doesn't come past the spine, so wouldn't call it a trailing point.
Is that a mirror polish on that one, or is that just
that's the 400 grit finish.
Oh, okay.
They're just nice and clean. I don't enjoy mirror polishing them.
Come on,
it's just
one more step, or 3 or 4.
400. It's just so much time. I did that one. The first revelation that I ever did was that super high polish one that was polished out like 1600 grit, something like that. And that's not even that far. People go on to microns with stones to polish. So I ain't into all that shit.
That was that custom one you did, isn't it?
Yeah. And he's got like 3 or 4 revelations too. So.
Oh really?
He bought one for his son. It was a stag handle.
Hey, the rally cap worked.
Did it?
Florida scored as soon as I put the rally cap on.
There you go.
Was it 42?
Yep. I look like that. Who's that freaking mushroom wizard from Lord of the Rings? Not Gandalf, but the little freaking mushroom, the brown wizard. You know what I'm talking about? That wears the funny hat and
the one that turns into a bear?
No, not that one. The one that rides around with the rabbits on the sleigh. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. I'm going to have to pull it up. Somebody said when I got my rally cap on, I look like that guy. Hang on. I'm going to see if I can pull up the picture.
Are we talking like original trilogy? I feel like I just watched that. I still don't remember what you're talking about.
I feel like that was in The Hobbit.
Oh, okay. I don't know that I've even seen The Hobbit.
I think there's like 3 of those too.
Yeah, exactly.
I get lost with all.
Radagast?
Yeah.
There we go. It's funny, when you were in the small screen, when we had Jacob pulled up full screen, it kind of looked like you were wearing like a pirate hat.
Oh.
It's funny.
Let's see. Let's see here.
What are you carrying on you today, Jacob?
My adventure.
Nice.
Oh, that's not a good. Hang on, let me scroll down. Yeah, Radagast.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Hat turned up.
Yep.
Maybe.
Nice.
Yep. The beard ties it all together too.
Except I don't have. I need some. What is that? Freaking algae or whatever he's got growing there.
Yeah. That's funny.
What do you say you're carrying today? Adventure.
Yeah.
You're so boring, man.
This one's got the. I mean, I'm simple. I'm as simple as I make myself out to be. It's just that way, man. This one's got the dark green.
Oh, okay. CIVIVI bird poop.
Yep. I've only got just a little bit left of that. That's old stuff. It's like 12 or 13-year-old stuff.
Nice. No, I wish I could stick to one carry every day.
I can't put it down, man. I'll wear them out. I mean, absolutely. Until they get to this point where they just won't stay in the sheath anymore,
right?
And beat them to death until there's nothing left of them. And, I mean, see
that
how
looks
much
great,
this
yeah.
one's bellied out. It's been sharpened so much. And I carried this one. This is the longest I've ever carried a knife. I carried this one every single day. I used it as a hammer. It got ran over a couple of times. I never lost it.
I rotate
Put it on the
mine.
clock on the wall now.
No, it stays in my backpack just in case.
I rotate mine a lot, but I will tell you that all of my Very Good Knife Company knives sit right here on my desk. And I always, all of them, they're right here all the time. And I always carry at least one of those and something else.
Nice. Either
a modern holder
I love
and a
it.
slip.
I love it.
I carry a Very Good Knife Company knife every day.
Oh, yeah.
I
Can't argue
have
with
no
it.
good way of organizing my fixed blades. My folders and slip joints are all laid out like perfectly in drawers. My fixed blades are just in a giant bin full of fixed blades.
Mine too. I've got a bin back there just full of freaking fixed blades. Except for my Very Good Knife Co. one.
Exactly.
Here's one.
Yeah.
And then I got a backpack full that I just take with me whenever I get out of the house in case I get a chance to do a video. So, and it's full of knives too.
Yeah, it's funny. The places we have to like try and find to make videos. I went miniature golfing over the weekend. I was like, oh, this is a perfect place for a video. Until you realize there's like a bunch of kids running around and you're playing with your knife.
Maybe,
Mommy,
maybe not.
Who's that weird man with the sword?
Yeah, no. I try and always find somewhere away from anyone and everyone, quiet.
There's Sonny right there.
Making an appearance.
Hey, Sonny.
We were talking about you. I don't know if you were here already, but we were trying to remember who won the last one, and it was you. And we've got another one coming up, and so you can't win again because I'm going to win.
I was going to say, is that a rule? But,
I don't know. Should it be? Should I do a new winner just in case you get drawn twice?
So Fook says I bought all of those for the interview. No, dude, I'm just addicted. Every time Jacob drops,
hey, if you get that lucky, then you deserve it. However,
every time Jacob drops one, I gotta have it if I don't already.
You'll be dropping a good bit this week.
Yep. When does that drop going live? Do you know yet?
It'll be Friday. I'll be doing it at 8:00 Eastern time, so it'll be like 5:00 your time.
And the
Fridays are a good drop day because payday.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I usually do them on Fridays. Plus, that's just when I get them done. I'm usually pushing pretty hard to get them done. But
the ones on the drop, are they going to be micarta or are you dropping any fat carbon traditions?
Yeah, I'm dropping some. I've got 4 Nitro V blades going right now, and those will all be.
You've got 3 because one of those.
Okay. All right. Anything you want, just gotta holler at me.
Yeah, I need one. I told you. That's what I need. I need a fat carbon one.
Even if I don't have it. I don't have. We still never finished you on that purple.
Purple.
Yeah.
I got a purple one.
No, not that. You wanted that fat carbon. Purple haze stuff.
Purple haze.
Yeah, last time you were on the show, I think you were showing that one, and he said you had 2 of them at the time, and he was hoping to get one of them.
I think he bought that toxic wasp one. Yeah. Wasp.
Yeah,
Toxic storm.
Somebody beat me to that other one, but that's all right.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun.
Gotta be quicker than that.
You gotta be quicker than that.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah, there'll be a few fat carbons for sure.
Nice.
I don't know how many, but I mean, I usually do 2 or 3 specials with every drop. I always try and do specials with the drop.
Did those, all of the special ones you've been putting out have sold pretty quick, haven't they?
They're always usually the first ones to go.
Yeah. I think people really, I mean, not that the micarta is not great.
If you guys are crying about missing out, then go holler at Chad, because it's Chad.
Chad, Griffin Pipes.
He won't care. He's smiling. He's got him. He's bought quite a few. He waits. I mean, I can see before I drop who's there and who's not. You know, I see it shows me on the website. I have X amount of live visitors. So,
what's up, Casey? Yes, that is the rally cap because Florida's down, and it has worked so far. As soon as I put the rally cap on, we scored one.
Scored immediately.
Yeah, but then
how much time do we have left, though?
3 minutes left in the second period, so we still got the whole third period to go. So, yeah. Yeah.
Red, orange, and the blue is like a denim blue with a little yellow, almost like muddy blue jeans. Blue jeans. I'm guessing that's blue jeans. Just typo.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very. Yeah, the colors that I put on them is usually like just burning them with the belt. It gives it a little character.
Right.
On the denim blue, I don't like them to just be one solid color. They score?
No.
No, it's showing Casey, the Panthers jersey.
Casey's just busting my chops. Go hockey.
Randy was asking, do you ever work with bone or stag?
Yeah, I do a good bit of stag. I have in the past, but
is that something kind of like the other ones where if you put in a special request, might be able to get it done?
Maybe. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the neck to work with. I've done a whole bunch of stag over the years, and I've got a truck bed full of stag, a literal truck bed full of stag, because as soon as you become a knife maker, first thing everybody local does is, well, I mean, I've got a whole bunch of antlers. I'll give you.
Yeah.
Make some knives out of them. I don't want them. You can have them. And then, 300 or 400 of those people over the course of 10 years later, then you've got every antler that's, it's just overwhelming. But
they make good back scratchers.
Yeah, and dog shoes. That's the new thing. It's been a thing for a while. People just cut them up and sell them as dog shoes because what do you do with them all? But
my dog loves them.
I have a picture on my phone, but I'm recording on my phone.
Oh, right.
Of a stag handled Revelation that I just did for the guy that owns the original Revelation. He bought it for his son's birthday. It's pretty sweet.
I just got my first stag handled knife, and now I have a bunch of my shopping cart and other places now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Got a Baron Son and a case in my shopping cart now.
Nice. Here's some stag. This is a stag handle push tang.
Ooh.
That's pretty slick.
Yeah.
Is that one you did with 2 Jakes?
Yeah, this one is dates. Let's see, 2011. So that was a minute and a half ago. That one's pretty cool. And then I've got so much stag in here. Here's an early one. This was probably 2010 or 11. This was one that I made out of a whitetail antler. Just got my initials in the back. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Did you harvest that one?
I did not. Nope. This one came in that whole big bag of antlers that you start getting.
Yeah. What's the blue material in between?
It's just a acrylic spacer.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't want to say plastic, but I mean it's close. Basically, yeah. Yeah, and then this is stag as well. It's kind of hard to see, but it doesn't have a whole lot of texturing like a.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, but little neck knife. I can't. I carried this one for a long time.
I like that handle actually.
Yeah, and then I've got some. Here's a German bull.
I like
stag.
that.
Yeah. Great texturing on that one.
Yeah, this is really nice. Yep. I gutted my first deer with that. I was about 8 years old, I guess. And then here's some more stag. This is really early. This is like 2009, 2010. Some of the first stuff we ever did. This is crazy, weird, ugly looking. But
it's different.
No, it's not cool. But whatever. It's part of the journey.
Yeah,
I think it's cool. That's why I've hung on to it. But this is just a tip. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of stag.
On the Andy Armstrong episode, he showed his first knife as well, and it is wild. It's like a dragon handle / dragon tanged blade.
Yep. When you're new, you just do whatever you feel, and then one day you realize that not everybody likes that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then here's an old one. This is not stag. This is an old Schrade, a very old Schrade. My dad used to carry this hunting with him. It's got a lot of deer open.
Nice.
And this one's made to look like stag, but it's a bone. It's like a jig bone. And
right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Schrade did a lot of those Uncle Henry knives. What's that one they call it? A golden something or other that was so popular. The Uncle Henry golden. I don't know what the hell it's called, but it looks a lot like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love those old crappy Schrade and Old Timer and Uncle Henry fixed blades. I mean, I know they're pretty much pot steel and plastic, but
yeah,
a
lot of them are. Here's what you've been. You was looking for one of these too.
Golden Spike. That's it.
You like these, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, but see, this is just like you was talking about. Eat up with the Dremel.
Yeah.
I mean, just shredded. I've got 2 of those.
I don't know why I love them so much, but I freaking love them. I mean, I know what they are.
Yeah. What does that stem from? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Man.
I got one. I got that sharp finger. Then I started chasing all the USA versions of them, and it's just kind of like a, you know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things. Now I'm
obsession until you get there.
Yeah, like I go on eBay and look constantly. Like I need the whole series of the USA made ones.
What are you missing now?
There's a few. Still looking for a drop point hunter. Still looking for the boot knife in the USA versions. I've got most of the other ones. I've got all the China ones. But I'm still, there it is.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. I never ended up posting this. I meant to try and get this one.
That's Andy Armstrong's first.
Never ended up posting it.
That's Andy Armstrong's first knife design.
Wicked.
Casey, what do you think about that?
That's wicked.
That's
I really want to see what the sheath looks like on this. He said it came with the sheath.
Didn't he say he still has it?
Yeah, he just didn't have it with him.
Dude, I would pay for that. I would pay money for that knife.
Very nice. Oh, Tony's got the Savage Creek gun stock coming in tomorrow.
So you're all about the stag now, Jake, huh? You love it that much?
Yeah, I at least want more of it. Let's see more examples of it.
Yeah, it's a deep, dark rabbit hole.
Actually get that open first. But yeah, I saw Case Barlow had one that was available. Baron Sun, their large Barlow. So I'm going to pick up both of those.
Yep. Nice. Super nice. I looked at that one.
But yeah, cool for these is being able to pick them out at Blade Show since there's so much variation. It's just nice to be able to
that's the key with the stag. You can't just order one online. You need to see it and feel it.
Yeah.
Because you might see one picture and you're, ooh, that's nice. You know, they're going to picture the best one.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to picture the best one. If they're all going to be grouped into the picture, I'm picturing the best one. You know?
Exactly.
You wouldn't not do that.
And when you're looking online, even if you did have the picture, I'd probably pick based on looks. But at the show, I was able to handle some that had like weird lumps in a strange place that made the handle less comfortable.
Yep.
And so you can choose one that's actually comfortable in your hand and looks good.
100%.
Yeah, yours is kind of concave in the middle, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so your thumb sort of fits. Now mine's the exact opposite. Mine's fat and craggy.
It be like that.
Yep, exactly.
Stag. It's never perfect.
Yeah.
So the key to picking those is getting to touch them for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
So yours is kind of concaved in the middle.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't really have that.
Fatty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, but you have an excellent pattern on yours.
Oh yeah, that's nice looking.
Yeah, mine's super craggy.
Oh yeah, that side's real nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I dig it.
Ooh,
sure.
Good question. Tony was saying that the Baron Sun's actually jigged to look like stag.
Oh, is it stag bone?
No, it's a genuine India. Let me see. Where'd that go?
You can definitely tell. I mean, you can definitely tell if it's been made to look like stag versus actual stag.
Right. Let me share my screen real quick.
There's characteristics of both. If you've looked at enough of it, it stands out like a sore thumb.
This looks like a genuine India stag.
Hard to say.
It could be jigged. Whoop.
Yeah, no, that looks jigged. That looks like jig bone. That's jig bone.
Yeah, so I was looking at that one, and then the case also.
It's still cool. I still like it.
Yeah, it still looks good, but that looks like jig bone.
Yeah.
It's definitely jig bone.
A lot of times.
Yeah, that's jig bone.
Yeah.
100%.
You'll find genuine stag on some knives. A lot of European makers, I think, will use it sometimes, but a lot of times genuine stag, you're only going to find it on fixed blades and like vintage type knives.
Right. It's pretty hard to find nowadays.
Yeah, they're out there, but a lot of the ones that are making stag it's stag bone.
Yes.
And you know what I mean? Which is cool, but it's not the exact same thing.
Yeah. I think GEC has been doing it only on their smallest patterns.
Yeah.
Because they don't have enough to go around, so trying to conserve it.
I wouldn't know. I still don't have a GEC.
Well, stag is easier to get flat pieces on smaller pieces. It's all curvy, so.
Yeah. Hey, do you have the BBC blade?
No, it's in the shop.
Oh, is it?
Right. Yeah, it's in the shop.
Weird thing to ask on stream. Trying to get shut down.
One thing that I'm going to change on it is the pommel of the handle. I don't know why, but I did something weird with it on that first one. I'm not going to change the blade. I'm not going to change the front of the handle or anything. I'm just going to change the way the pommel lays. So it does not feel good. I've tried to convince myself that it's okay. If it doesn't feel good, I'm not doing it. Because if it doesn't feel good, nobody's going to carry it. If nobody carries it, nobody's going to talk about it. Nobody talks about it. They ain't going to sell. So
that's fact, Jack.
There you go.
Yep. Got to be carried.
Well, I know we're coming up on time. Is there anything else that we didn't get to? I know we talked about the release on Friday. We talked about
about the giveaway,
the BBC, or
there might be some different people in here.
About the giveaway.
We'll just go over one more time. So we're going to be giving away this knife. It is a Tradition Junior.
The Nebula Fat Carbon.
Yep.
Yeah, that's hot.
It's so good.
So hot.
That is so good.
Yep. I already know that people are going to be beating down the door for this stuff, so it can't be a one-off. But this piece has a whole bunch of red in it.
Yeah.
And the rest of the sheet looked like this. So I took the piece that had the red and made it special. So they might not all be like this, because most of the sheets that I've seen, and I looked through all of them at Blade Show, they all looked like this. This one just had more red in it. So there you go. That's the special quality of this particular one, because that was
it kind of looks like the inverse of the other side.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, and it's the same side too. So it just one spot had more red in it. That's the way it is. But you can enter that giveaway on the website, and I'll be posting it on Facebook and making ads, and I'll have it on the front page of the website, link straight to the giveaway page, just like last time. I'll plaster it everywhere I can plaster it. So
perfect. Yeah, so that's not live yet. So keep an eye on the Instagram, the Facebook for when it goes live, or just check the site. Hopefully it'll be up pretty soon.
It'll probably be tomorrow. So like I said, I just finished that, and I got to get some pictures of it, and then update the page, update the form, clear all the old stuff out of it.
Change the email that it's linked to.
Yeah, change the email that it's linked to for sure. Yep.
Tony wants to know the significance of my upside down hat. That's an American thing that originated in baseball called a rally cap. So when your team is losing, you turn your hat upside down, and it's supposed to help your team rally from a deficit. It doesn't work in English football, soccer, just doesn't work. It's an American thing.
There you go. All right. Well, really appreciate having you on. Thanks again to everyone who joined us, all our moderators. I know Bluminati Ninja and Randy's WSG were holding it down this week. Make sure to check them out. And yeah, appreciate it. Thanks again for coming on, especially that last minute notice.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, make sure you guys go follow Very Good Knife Company on YouTube, also on Instagram, so you know we got the drop coming up this Friday. We've also got the giveaway, and you definitely don't want to miss out on that because that knife is sweet.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
See you guys.